Oak pub in Southampton. More actions planned, but the brewery say they don't have a policy of state.
Police step up the hunt for missing foster child.
The £165,000 council house.
And how a battling toddler put his dad in hospital.
Good evening. Demonstrators laid siege to a pub today, accusing the landlord of refusing to serve blacks and Asians. There were heated exchanges between drinkers and protesters, and now community leaders are threatening legal action against the pub. Graham Simmons reports.
They gathered outside the Royal Oak in Southampton in numbers this afternoon, whites, blacks and Asians staging a noisy but peaceful protest, summed up with a simple and straightforward slogan.
Call time on the racists! Boycott the Royal Oak!
There was certainly more outside than in, where landlord Michael Reardon was open for business as usual. He had no comment to make on the row and eventually asked us to stop filming, after initially saying we could come in. His customers, however, were rather more forthcoming, and there were several heated exchanges outside between drinkers and demonstrators.
That's right.
I think you disgust me more than the colours. Well, I don't feel too happy about you, madam. Oh, well, that's all right. But then it's only your attitude.
The demonstrators claim Michael Reardon is refusing to serve blacks and Asians. Last week, he's said to have turned away one group, saying he only served regulars, remarks overheard by another customer, Jason Strevens.
I was sat down and 3 Asians come in, and the landlord refused to serve them because of their origin, because they're Pakistanis. He refused to serve them. So at that moment, me and my friends got up and left.
The landlord can't ban all black people just because 1 or 2 have allegedly caused some trouble. He just can't ban all black people, can he? He just can't have a blanket policy for black people.
The landlord's got his prerogative to do which he wishes.
No, he can't break the law.
Mr. Reardon is a freehold tenant here. The pub's actually owned by the Brighton-based brewers Phoenix.
The brewery says that for the moment it's not contemplating taking any action at all against the landlord. He's the tenant, and they say the day-to-day running of the pub is entirely a matter for him. However, a brewery spokesman did say today that it wasn't company policy to contravene the Race Relations Act.
He is actually quoted as saying, "I have had trouble from people like you." And that, to us, is unacceptable. You know, what this illustrates is people of Southampton, black and white, will not in 1988 accept that type of attitude.
We've not caused any trouble. We've had a peaceful demonstration. So
Legal action's now being threatened by the protesters, and they say they'll continue picketing the pub. The police have also been informed. Graham Simmons, Coast to Coast, Southampton.
Fears are growing tonight for an 11-year-old boy who's been missing from his home in Sussex for more than 48 hours. David